Good morning. I think it is Sunday, November 26th, 2023, let's say. Yeah, so been pretty busy, been traveling a lot of grandkids stuff, this and that. So this is finishing up the new basement wiring. So we put in this sub panel, and this all started when we had central air put in this summer. We needed 2 breakers for air conditioning. I put in 2 outlets on the outside of the house for heating coils to get them off of the rest of the circuits in the house so it stopped tripping. And this is the one we're going to talk about today. New basement 2 outlets, a 20 amp appliance circuit. So this is the panel we put in, and you can see we put a GFI here, and we ran down there, and it runs along here. And here is a GFI feed through, and we have plugged the TV and things, and there's a bunch of tuners and sling boxes and stuff up there. So that gets plugged in here, and then this is also where we're going to plug in the air conditioner that goes along this wall here. That's where we vent it to. We usually put a stand-up air conditioner here. So we're going to get that off of the main circuit, and then this continues down. And this is a GFI feed through also. You can see it goes to here, and this is a power strip that was just mounted to this vertical support, and the purpose of that is to plug, so my wife can plug her iron in. She used to have to plug it way up here, and a dangling cord would be in the way, but she would like it to just to be able to come over here and plug it in. So that makes it more convenient, and it also gets it off of the main circuit, the lighting, general lighting circuits, I would say, because when she uses the iron and any other appliance, it trips everything. And if you follow the wires, we will see that we put another GFI here, and the intent of this one is to move the dehumidifier off of the general lighting circuit, put it over on this side, wire it up there, and also put a hose into the drain tile here, subfloor drain, so that I don't have to keep emptying the bucket. And you can see that this wire then travels down into the corner, and it comes, this is a GFI feed through here, and the intent for this one was to 2 space heaters, instead of being on this, which is a general lighting circuit, we're now going to plug into here on the appliance circuit, 20 amp appliance circuit, so that that will not trip breakers. And so here's my folder, the wiring project that started way back July, right, when we started putting the sub panel in for the air compressor running circuits. The wiring's done, so now we're going to update our drawings. Okay, so these are the drawings for the new basement. I did these in CAD. So this is for the first floor. You can see it lists all the different outlets, circuits, and switch controls. And then we have one for the basement. You can see we updated these C2s are the subpanel C2 and the switches and what they control. And then this is the wiring in the new attic. Okay, and along with the drawings goes a panel schedule. So this is panel A, which is out in the garage, the main panel, 150 amps. And there's the sub panel B breaker, and we have the breakers there and their what they control. And then this is for this panel. These are all the loads for each of those circuits. And this is panel C. This is our new panel we just put in the new basement. You see the air conditioner, roof coils, and then the new basement outlets. And then this is the loading that goes with those circuits. All right, hard to believe, but in the days before CAD, right, we did manual drawings. So, you know, back in the 80s and 90s. So this is the first floor of the original house. All the circuits. That's what yep. And then there's the attic lighting's over there. And again, hard to believe, but in the days before Excel, right, so did things by paper and pencil. So here's a panel B schedule with all the breakers and sizes and what they run, and here's a circuit loading for all of those breakers. So I have not gone back to redo those all into electronic form, maybe someday, but you know, I'm getting older and don't know how much longer I'll be in this house anyways, before I get into a nursing home or something. So yeah, I think it's just going to stand a testament to what was before CAD. So I updated all our drawings, our drawing package for the project, and I like to keep those updated. When I need to change something, something's not working right, I just go to the drawings, and then I kind of know what breaker, what circuits, that kind of stuff. And kind of like as a housewarming gift for my family and friends, I do that for them also. I go, when they buy a house or move into a new house, I go through and do a complete circuit audit for them all, for the whole house, do drawings for them. And both my two sons have used those extensively. As you know, you got smoke pouring out of a wall somewhere in a kitchen, so you throw all the breakers off, and then you figure out which ones are probably kitchen breakers, and you turn everything else back on and see what the hell's going on in your house. So everyone's found those very useful. That's kind of like what I like to do for family and friends for housewarming. And I'll also say that also helps me, because family and friends, they usually call me to help with electrical projects. And so then I just pull out their file. I know their panel. I know where all their circuits are. They want something changed or upgraded, or having trouble somewhere. I don't have to do all that investigative work. I kind of just pull out the file and say, all right, I'm heading over to my toolbox. We'll take a look. So it helps me then. But I usually do it mostly as a housewarming gift for them, so they can show it to anybody. You know, contractor comes over, is going to do some work, just pull out your file and show it to them, and they'll do it the right way because they know all the details. All right, so that was the conclusion of a project that started in July, August, September, October, November, so a bunch of months. But I think that's going to finish that project off. So this is for one of my son's house. You know, I've done this for him, and he's used this extensively. You know, we had issues with some lights not working, so we tried to trace back the circuit path to see which outlet probably, you know, he has aluminum wiring, so like which outlet is probably having some connectivity issues. Yeah, and then I have all this because he just had his service upgraded to a 200 amp panel because he bought an electric car, and he has an EV charger station he wanted installed, which is 40 amps, and his 100 amp panel wasn't going to take that, so he had to have a contractor come in. I told him, I've done a panel before, but service upgraded, and I don't have the equipment and the experience, so it was worth the money for him. The guy came in, put a new panel, new meter, ran the wires, put in the charging station. So then I went through and that's my thing now, is to update this, because like almost all the circuits have changed. Like circuit 2 is now circuit 8, circuit 4 is circuit 16. So that's the plan. Is he sent me that information, and I'm gonna go through and update all his drawings and panel schedules and circuit loadings so that they're up to date, and then I make them as PDFs and I send it to him, and then he just has them on his phone. Like whenever he has a question, he just goes to his phone, pulls up the PDF and looks. So he is very appreciative of that. So that's another evening project to work on CAD.